job there. Do you know Hal Ketchum? Good. Ask you to sit close to the microphone there. Boy, it seems like you really get into the whole persona.
Yeah, I really enjoy doing that Johnny Cash song. And out of all of them I do, that's my favorite one.
Do you, You're throwing me way off here, John.
That happens to June once in a while, too.
Oh, I understand. I understand. Now, do you actually, I guess you do singing impersonations of other country stars as well?
Yeah, I do probably 40 or 50 other singers. And then in my shows, I put the politicians and the other voices around the songs. It makes a little different kind of a situation.
Now, I won't put you on the spot to do this now, but let's say, for instance, we sent you home with every CD that Hal Ketchum had ever made. Do you think the next day you could come back and do Hal? Or is it a specific type of voice that you can do?
I'll tell you what I'd like to do. I'd like to go home and just do just that, and we'll find out. Sometimes it can work that way, and you do definitely have a special kind of a voice, so I'll try it.
What I was observing were the facial gestures and the moves are all Cash. It's not just, obviously, not just the voice. It requires a lot
I try to do the visual impression, if you will, as well as the vocal one.
It works, man.
Well, so do you do females as well?
Well,
you have to dress differently for that.
Actually, the only female voice I do is when I have a bit in the show when I do Archie and Edith Bunker.
Oh, boy.
Together, they do the theme song.
Uh-huh.
And oh, geez, you never know when I'm going to do that, huh?
Oh, yeah, and me and Archie do a song, too.
Thank you.
Okay, now we are going to put you on the spot. A presidential press conference, okay? Hal and I have written some questions. At this point, you're Clinton.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, President Clinton, why did you put your wife in charge of health care?
Well, I do want to say because she told me to.
Ross Perot.
And the question is...
Now, here's the deal. Shoot.
The question is, do you think the U.S. should sell jets to Israel this year?
Well, now, here's the deal. Do I think the United States of America should sell jets to Israel? No. I think they ought to get their own football team. I'm here to tell you. Now, 1-800-Counterfit.
Oh, that's funny. We've got to talk about this album. It's called It's All Just a Dream, Mr. President, by Johnny Counterfeit. What all is on this album?
Well, among others, you've got Ronald Reagan on there, and actually, I've got probably about 25 or 30 different impressions on that of singers and politicians and actors. That album is about Ronald Reagan. Now that he's retired, he falls asleep and dreams of becoming a star. And so he's doing, again, and he dreams of doing a song with Johnny Cash, and he's doing things with Jimmy Stewart, and let's see, the Bunkers are on there, and just a whole host. Jack Benny is on there for some of the older people who remember Jack Benny. And that's on there, George Burns, just a host of different people. And the Bunkers are on there, as I said, Archie and Edith Bunker doing their song and all that sort of thing.
You know, you go in and out of these so easily. And do you ever forget what your real voice is?
No, I've been doing this. I started doing voices when I was about 5 years old. Sitting in front of the television watching cartoons, I discovered I could do those voices. And then I started doing the singers and the actors and whatnot. And it's just second nature for me. To do just something like that. It's something that I do.
Well, Johnny, you're a nice bunch of guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Johnny. He has a medley for us coming up a little later on. We'll pause now. We'll be back.
Here's where you'll find Johnny Counterfeit and all his buddies on the road. Up next, Bobby Bare and a country classic on Music City Tonight.